Hello everyone, I'm Maxime Limbourg and I'm RCL Director Europe South at iCare. Today we'll talk about a topic too often underestimated, which is the RCL activities. First of all, what does RCL means? It means reliability-centered lubrication. So yes, it's not a joke. There is a close link between lubrication activities and the reliability of your facilities. And it's not just about the action of lubricating, which is definitely not the whole picture. So you know what it is. We will see where it goes wrong. So it could be the wrong quantity, a not adapted periodicity, the wrong choice of lubricant, some mixings also, the wrong initial setup linked to the sealings or linked to the initial grease quantity inside the bearing support, for example. It could be linked to the bad storage and handling of your lubricants or the bad use of the tools you have on site. A lot of bad habits leading to contamination. So we see where it goes wrong, we will see why it goes wrong. We often see a big lack of monitoring tasks and processes. So the task will be not done or done twice or not done properly. And moreover, there is no historical data to use afterwards. In general, there is also only one person in charge of the lubrication. So what will be the consequence? When this person will be retired or will leave the company, the knowledge will disappear with this person. We will give the lubrication as a second task for multiple employees, and it will lead to an insufficient focus and a lot of mistakes. A quick look into our huge vibration analysis database shows that on nearly 1 million analyses performed on 65,000 different rotating equipment for more than 400 different customers in different countries with different processes, with different weather, with different maintenance team. We see that lubrication is the second most represented failure right after the bearing frequencies, which is simply the consequence of lubrication issues. So we can easily say that lubrication is directly linked to more than 40% of the failures on rotating equipment. So what will be the impact if you improve the maturity level of your facility in terms of lubrication? We will not avoid all the breakage, but we will increase the mean time between each breakage. So we will increase the life expectation of each machine parts. The consequence will be an increase of the availability of the whole equipment, and so an increase of the global production of your facility. So less maintenance costs, more production. As a final conclusion, it will lead to an increase of the global benefit. So what are the solutions? How to improve the actual situation? At iCare, we apply a 6-step methodology using the best technology to reach the perfect lubrication. Step 1, assessment. During this assessment, we will study different topics linked to lubrication, and we will give you a quotation on each topic. Then we will put some light on the improvement point, and we will build a specified and detailed action plan to help you to improve the situation. Step 2, database. Having a complete and up-to-date database is a key point. And to work on that step, we have developed our own lubrication management application, and it's called iLube. Step 3, when the database is completed, we will link each lubrication point to the right lubrication strategy. It means the right quantity at the right periodicity with the most adapted reference in an ergonomic and safety way. To work on that step, we will use also our iLube application. Step 4, storage and handling. To avoid any contamination of your lubricants, it's really important to work on that step. So we can build a complete lubrication room with specific and dedicated material, or we can help you to better organize your actual lubrication room. Step 5, execution on site. In that step, all we act as a coach, and we are able to give different kind of training without or with certification as MLT and MLA from the ICML institution, for example. Or we can also do the execution on site through our dedicated lubrication technician. Step 6, last but not least, the continuous improvement. Thanks to the use of our iLub app, we will have KPI to observe, and it will help you to guide your maintenance decision. We have also 4.0 lubrication tool to use to reach the perfect lubrication when the first steps are completed. As an example, we can do the lubrication on demand through our system, the Wheel Loop Care. To resume RCL, now you know what it is. We have identified the where and the why it fails. You know how often it happens. We have seen the economic impact, and I have just presented the how you can improve the situation. The only remaining question is with who, and I know you know the answer with iCare. Thank you very much for the attention, and see you.